Good evening, Professor. My question might be a little bit out of your topic today. I just want to get into a clear picture of this thing. You say that the light actually is the origin of the matter, and I read a book about the existence of antimatter. Is it like it says that when the light becomes when it travels slower, it becomes matter and antimatter. Like, can you explain more about this antimatter?
Okay, you were right. When two photons collide, they are bits of light energy and they're traveling at the speed of light. When they collide, they create particles of matter. They also, at the same time, I didn't mention this because basically we try and stay away from this question in physics. Not only, for every particle of matter they create an identical antiparticle. So with my example up here, the proton and the electron, when this electron was formed, there was also a positron formed, which has identical characteristics to the electron, but its charge is positive rather than negative. And when this proton was formed, there was also an antiproton formed, which has exactly the same characteristics as this proton, but its electrical charge is negative. The question is, that the reason we don't talk about it is because when you do this in the laboratory with a particle accelerator, you definitely get both those particles. There's no question, right? Light produces those particles. The question nobody has been able to answer is, where do all the negative ones go? Because if a negative one comes in contact with a positive one, they do what's called annihilate. They change back from matter into energy. So if somebody were to, throw a golf ball-sized antimatter onto the surface of the Earth, it would probably destroy the whole Earth. It would be that much energy released. It would be the absolute maximum energy that matter could release. It would be a really huge amount. When they do atomic bombs, this formula E equal mc squared, even hydrogen bombs, they only release a very tiny bit of energy compared to the amount that would be released in this formula. If you had a antimatter react with matter, it would release 100% of the energy according to this formula E equals mc squared, and the result would be really horrendous. There is no real answer to where that goes. I mean, we know you can't, and it's impossible for photons when they collide with each other to produce only one particle and not the other. They are produced in pairs, and they are identical except being an electrical charge. Where the others have gone, we don't know. One of the theories is that the amount of matter that is left is the remnant of the original amount of matter produced was trillions and trillions and trillions of times more than we have now. And when all of the matter and antimatter annihilated each other, there was a little bit left, and it would only be either positive or negative. And that little bit that was left was enough to create the 10,000 billion stars in the area that we know of. That's the only theory that's out there. It's not really, it's an unprovable theory. There's no way to really prove something like that. They just don't have a better answer. So we don't talk about that very much. Just like we don't ever talk about what is energy. If you take all sorts of physics classes, you learn everything that energy does, but nobody talks about what energy is. Whoever finds out what energy is will get the next Nobel Prize in physics for sure. Okay, thank you for the question. Yes.
William Salam.
Thanks for a great talk. I've actually been to a talk of yours before, and I pretty much thought I would never see you again, so I was really excited to hear your comment. Is there any way that perhaps I could find something worth to read? You don't commit them for public access.
Well, not only to read, but let me just write this on the board. I just found this yesterday on our website. I found something that where is he? Muhammad's gone. Anyway, one of your students here, he has put a page on my website that you can't get to from my website, but I'll put the address here how you get to it. which is world.net/videos. And when you go there, you can listen to, well, I don't know, it looks like 40 or 50 hours worth of lectures that I've given. But you don't have to listen to all of it. You can pick it. There's a shorter part, which is, I gave a series of 8 weekend talks, including this talk I gave tonight, Creation of the Universe, Islamic Psychology, The True Nature of Existence, creation of creation of the Islamic State, parenting, effective parenting, solution to the world's problems, and you can listen to those from the website if you would like to do that.
Is there anything written, like a transcript maybe?
Well, but there is a book coming out called The Unified Theory of Existence, Volume 1, which is about this cosmology, but doesn't go into all of this, but goes into a lot more detail about the creation of the universe through light, and it's really quite good. There's 3 volumes, actually. The 3rd volume was about my particular area in psychology, which is laws of learning, and the 2nd volume was about human social behavior. And there is other books out on parenting and concept of Khalifa in Islam and various kinds of things. And soon we'll have some books. We'll have this talk that I gave tonight is coming out in a book also, but we're a few months away from that.
So look out for each other.
And most of those are available. You can find out where they're available through the website, or we'll be able to soon anyway. Thank you.